And welcome back, guys, to Falcon Plays Rimworld. Now, before we even get into anything altogether, let me go ahead and hit start here so we can get our guys moving and whatnot. So, before we start anything altogether, let me get the game going, start doing a little bit of chatting with you guys and everything like that. I haven't actually recorded Rimworld in quite a while. As a matter of fact, I looked at my save right now and it said that my last play was actually on the 25th of November, which kind of coincides with Thanksgiving if you kind of, match the dates up. Let me actually go speed up these guys a little bit here. Basically, that was kind of a really weird impromptu sabbatical that I took from recording anything altogether. Basically had to do with mostly Thanksgiving and whatnot. I guess I got a little bit too comfortable, got a little bit too much turkey in me, too much tryptophan, maybe into a food coma and whatnot. But I'm back now. I'm, basically gonna start doing recordings and whatnot on a daily basis and get a lot of this content out there for you, assuming you're enjoying the series so far to date. And all that stuff. So basically last time what happened was I believe we had this huge fucking fire, right, that kind of destroyed everything that was going on. Now before we even continue on with anything like that, though, I want to do something with Bruce Wayne here, which is pretty much something that goes against everything that he does. But here is what I want to do. I want to basically draft Bruce into a fighting form, because he has those Molotov cocktails and we have all these dead bodies here. So what does that mean? Well, it means that Bruce is going to essentially become everything that he hates. He's going to... I'm not entirely sure if this actually goes against Bruce's beliefs and whatnot, but what I'm going to do here is pretty much burn these individuals' corpses, just because I don't want their bodies to be hanging out there. I found that you could do that, so I'm indeed going to take advantage of that, assuming, that actually happens sometime soon, and hopefully none of these guys, will jump in the fire. Bruce, you are too close to the fire now, alrighty? Bruce Wayne started the fire indeed. Alrighty, so that's good now. I think that'll pretty much do it for the most part. Let me toss another one over here. Okay, Bruce, don't walk into the fire. Bruce, you are super metal, Bruce. God, Bruce, can you get out of the way, alright, you fucking crazy entrepreneur? Alrighty, get over here. Go around. Alrighty, this is probably going worse than I thought it would be. Alright. Jesus Christ, Bruce, just get one good aim in there, okay? Oh god, Bruce, you can't even, hit the broadside of a barn. Alright, that's fine, whatever. That should hopefully, catch fire and, bodies hopefully burn properly and whatnot. Who knows? Alright, so now that I've pretty much done this, horrible deed altogether, let me have Bruce go back into his whole thing here. So, one of the things that I wanted to focus on was, outside of getting all this built again, is actually expanding. I want to start getting some metal from this area over here. And then I want to start expanding into the mountain area itself and probably build essentially our go-to fort, or essentially home. We want to build home around in here where we have all this rocky area to kind of give us better protection against, raids and whatnot, and choke points and all that sort of things. Not the type of choke point that you do, when you basically ask your, whoever, your individual might be, your significant other, when you're kind of in the heats of passion, you're like, can you mind wrapping your arms around my neck a bit and just kind of squeezing a bit? Not that sort of choke point, believe me. Not that I've been aware of those myself. I've heard, through the grapevine, that's what people do these days, but never personally experienced it myself. I feel I probably get a little bit too carried away, and then when, the person basically dies at some point, and I wouldn't have anything against the person dying as much as just kind of really weird explain to the police what happened. Like, well, sir, she told me to squeeze her a bit, and, I guess I went too far. I didn't know my own strength. Can you really blame me for that? Let's go ahead and speed this up here so I can get out of this talk as well. I don't necessarily, by saying this, I'm not admitting to anything, believe me, I'm just kind of throwing it out there. Alright, those bodies didn't completely burn because, of course, we had some rain coming in here. We had some heavy rain essentially kind of fuck this up for us. So, what we're going to want to do is, once this rain is indeed over with, we'll go back and do some more burning with Bruce Wayne. That's what he does, that's what gets him up. It's MO essential, is what you say. Alrighty, so... There's some doors missing over here, aren't there? I just kind of realized that. How did I miss doors? Who fucking does that? Alright, put a door there, and I think there's a door there. But not a door there, but that's not even supposed to be a door, so that's fine. Alright, guys, I apologize, I didn't give you guys proper doors and whatnot, and, it's very archaic of me, essentially. Who doesn't have a place with doors in reality? Okay, and who doesn't have a sunlight that doesn't go off all the time? Rain, how about you help me out for once and, put that shit out for me so these guys can kind of go sleep? Alrighty. So I believe everything when the research is done with. So we have all that done with. Now, I'm contemplating, it's kind of a radical idea, but starting to put some blast charges up and around here. And by the way, this over here needs to be fixed by somebody. Bruce, can you very quickly repair this thing? Because we're not getting the power that we need from this geyser. I read a few comments that you guys have left me of like things that weren't connected properly, and I understand. Believe me, I was doofus altogether, and I kind of screw the pooch sometimes, and not realize that the power conduits aren't connected, and I'm just kind of like, well, why aren't things turned on? This is kind of fucking weird. When it's not really weird at all. It's like if I just paid attention, I'd pretty much get it all together. So let's see here. This is going to be completely built now, and to my knowledge, that should be properly connected as well. It should. It looks like it is. Alrighty, and the rain is still going, so we can't necessarily do anything about these bodies just yet. So, we have a good collection of food, and metal isn't that bad as well. Why? Because I fucking headbang all the time, and like, you know, it's super metal all the time. So no, we have that all together. So now what we want to do is essentially go and start getting this area mined out for us. So if that is going to be the case, we are in slow motion right now. Let me get rid of these goddamn... I really hate these email things. By the way, if there's like a way that you could kind of delete these without actually having to click them and click OK, let me know if there's like a shortcut. Maybe I should look in the instructions or something, or I guess I'd find it myself. But I guess I'm, you know, not going to do that. So if you guys know how to get rid of that easily without actually going and clicking on it, which is a pain in the ass for me, I know, believe me, oh, this guy over here crying about moving his mouse over and clicking on something twice. You know, I don't complain about that when I'm watching videos on xvideos.com, but that's a whole other thing altogether. Alright, so let's pause this up. Alright, it seems everything is good, right? Good. Rain has stopped? No, rain has not stopped. God fucking is rain. Alright. So, Turner's over here yelling at people, apparently. Turner's got like a bit of a mean streak in him in reality. So, now that's done with, we need to... What is this? A sun lamp? Oh, motherfucking sun lamps. I fucking hate you so much. Alright, let's actually go and start mining this out. How about we do... It seems there's quite a bit of mining to be done here. So let's do this. And then all of this. Now, something I kind of want to do is make a little away from home type of thing so that when we're mining this out and we start moving through here, there's another, like, I guess, place that they could kind of live inside meanwhile. So how about we build quickly a little wall area? I don't think we have the metal for it at the moment, though. It's the problem. Let's assume that we do. Let's do this and put a door there for sure. And furniture, how about we do a bed here, bed there, bed here, bed everywhere. Low metal, I'm aware that I have low metal, believe me. Okay, and another thing we're going to do is bed here, here. I don't have enough metal for that. All right, well, that's pretty much it for the beds then. So, since we have that done, how about we quickly, actually, let me put some floors in there as well. Oh, actually, no, what I wanted to do was put a dumping area here so I don't have to go all the way back. Oh, God, Kate, we have to go... Oh, not a dumping area. That was the wrong one. Alrighty. You're losing it, kid. You had it going on, and then you lost it. Alright, wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Don't make this into a dumping area. How about a stockpile there? I need 200 fucking metal for that, though. That's not gonna work, then. Oh, that's pain in the ass. I kind of screwed the pooch on that one, because now they're gonna have to go all the way back over here to dump the stuff in the stockpile area. I needed basically a stockpile area here is what I needed first and foremost. Okay, well, live and learn, I suppose. So how about we do this? How about we start just speeding it up here? And another thing that I do want to also focus on is, let me slow this down momentarily, just so I can make sure that everything is connected properly, because that's one of the things I kind of really want to elevate my gameplay on, is just kind of being aware of what's going on with my base and whatnot. And, oh, no, cancel that. I don't want a power conduit in the middle of nowhere. Doesn't benefit me at all. Alrighty, so of course they are going back to their homestead over there because, you know, there's no light in here, and basically, they didn't really take advantage of the situation I had in terms of looking at how much metal I had and if I could really afford this place. Again, I need 200 at least to set up a little stockpile area here, and then, you know, them to go there, and then we'll probably get a little nutrient-based dispenser over here, just so they could eat nearby as well. Raiders are landing nearby. Okay, actually, that was really bad. I needed to do jump to locations. I get an idea where these... Okay, there's down here. And oh, it's just 4 of them, so that's not too bad. We have Hearst. We have Hunter Hearst, the con artist. Yeah, sounds like Hunter Hearst, alright. Fucking backstage politics. Yeah, you are a con artist. How fitting this is. Murphy's a pirate. Nothing like Officer Murphy, you know, fucking RoboCop. By the way, Don't watch RoboCop 2014, guys. Just don't do it. What did they do to RoboCop? Why black? I mean, not that he's black. He's, you know, a white man and everything, which is fine. Still, not that there's anything wrong if he was black. But why make his metallic outfit black? It looks like a rubber suit now. It's like, that's not fucking Murphy, and he doesn't die in some sort of weird car explosion. You know, I was using a Kia and it broke down. By the way, Kia, no offense against your cars. I'm not, you know, saying that IKEA cars have a, you know, tendency to break down or anything like that. IKEA cars? IKEa's the furniture company, isn't it? Okay, Kia, IKEA, whatever. Your fault for having the companies that sound too much alike, alright? Alrighty, so either way, we got these guys coming over here doing their thing. So what we want to do is, Usain Bolt, just the man we were looking for, Usain. I'm gonna draft you for a moment just so you stop moving, okay? How about that? What I want you to do, Usain, is, actually, let me just pause it, and you can't do shit when you're drafted anyway. So let me just go ahead here, Usain, and since we have, two of these guys here, that's gonna be pretty good, it seems. This prison is always in the way of this thing, isn't it? I should probably move that, or, you know, either way, I'm not gonna move it just because we're gonna expand to the left now. What I want to do, however, is since these guys are kind of just straight down here, up in here, y'all gonna make me put some blast charges over here is what I really wanted to get at. Oh, I don't even have the metal for it. Oh, no. No. All right, Usain Bolt, how about we do this? How about you kind of grab the last bit of metal over here? And maybe, I doubt it, we'll be able to do that. Usain, I know you want to eat and everything, but can you prioritize hauling this metal, or just really quickly? Just, you know, you can come back, your meal is still there, believe me, it'll still be there when you're done. Just put that away in there. Good, thank you. That's enough for actually, that was kind of close for 2 charges, so I could only do 1. Are you saying don't go back and get another food? There was a perfectly good food right here. Look at what you're doing. Do you want squirrels to get in here, Usain? You're pretty much basically the pack rat of the group over here, it seems. Alright, Usain. Let's go ahead and have you build a blast charge for us somewhere, I suppose. These guys are straight down, aren't they? They're going to be coming up through here. So let's assume they're going to be looking for some shelter down. Well, not shelter, but, you know, looking for a way to kind of avoid my bullets. So how about we just put you right here? And Steven. Actually, fuck you, Stevenson. Never really like the cut of this guy's jig. He's always, Stevenson has kind of like a bad attitude, it seems, where he's, okay, well, Usain's actually going, you know, instead, I didn't even have to prioritize that for him. He just went directly at it. Stevenson and me, we don't get along too well. I give him charges, not give him charges, but I give him orders at times, and he doesn't kind of want to abide by them. You know, it's kind of a man of his own being, essentially, as you could say. Alright, in terms of 29 metal now, I should probably, in reality, start bringing my guys back in, just so we could get ready for this raid and whatnot. But before we do that, let me just go ahead and quickly put the orders at least down for smooth stone. Actually, smooth stone, smooth natural stone, yeah. Fast to walk on, yada yada yada. Oh, you can't do that here. Son of a bitch, alright. How about we just do, fuck, I can give you carpet. Is it crazy? Alright, how about just regular paved tile, I guess. You know, it hasn't failed us before. Oh, geez, it'll only take all of our metal. That's cool. Alright, so how about we just hold on? Oh, don't put it outside. There's no point in having it outside. Alright, whatever. Let's just leave it alone for now, and let's put this back into motion and have actually... There's some metal over here I should probably mine as well. Okay, here they come. It's my fault for kind of dilly-dallying around. So, Stevenson, you are one of our fighters for sure. So is Dolly. And Turner as well. Alrighty, so we have Dolly, Turner, Stevenson over here. So what we're going to do is with Turner, get your ass, you got the Lee and Field, right? You sure indeed do. So how about we get you back over here? And Dolly, you are a doll indeed with your anti-socialness. Let's move you over here. Melton is also one of our good fighters. So Melton, you definitely want to get involved. I would say back over here. Bruce Wayne, you are not that much of a fighter. Browning is indeed a fighter indeed, so let's put you, I guess, over here, Browning. Bruce Wayne, you're gonna be in Molotovs, right? So how about momentarily we just put you back over here and we'll have you run out and toss something when you can. So let's get this started, and let's see. Stevenson still is not in a situation to attack for us, which he should be. Stevenson, what are you doing? I need you to come out over around, let's say... I suppose we could probably work with you being over here. Alrighty, and I think everybody, for the most part, except Usain, is fighting, right? And Usain is basically our, our track star, Usain Bolt. He basically MVP'd that whole battle himself a while back, where he was just running back and forth, tossing grenades at people and dodging people left and right. That was fucking insane. But that's what Usain Bolt does, he brings that to the table. So these guys are kind of come over here, just kind of do their thing about. Now, let's remember that I put a blast charge over here. Unfortunately, it seems that only one of these guys is actually going to be in the path of that blast charge, which is kind of a pain in the rear end for me, but that's fine. Should have probably thought that out a bit better. I should have done a lot of things better in this episode, believe me. My lack of metal, control is what really did me in. So, this guy's coming in over here, so how about we just get this started? And hopefully he gets there on time. Yep. Alright, so that guy is fucked, essentially. He's having a bad day. Cohen, you oaf? That's indeed what you are right now. So, let's see. We have Murphy going in expecting the bodies. Murphy, after I saw all these bodies, I would hightail the fuck out of there if I was you. But, you're not. You're going to be a male sniper walking around with an M24, apparently. So, Browning, let's, oh, we can't even fire at him just yet. Melton, can we start firing at this guy? Indeed, we can. And Stevenson, you're just kind of in the middle of anywhere, but let's just have you start firing as well. Alright, so one of them is down. Murphy's kind of stunned now. Oh, he would have been stunned after all those bodies he saw. Now we have Hunter Hearst Hemsley just coming in straight up in the middle of everything. Alright, Hearst, let's have Melton start focusing on you a bit. And Browning, might as well. I mean, this guy's over here stunned apparently, so fuck him. Oh, that's person stunned as well. Alrighty, and there goes that. And Murphy's on fire as a matter of fact, so that means that Browning did his job well done. Cobb is like, fuck that shit, I'm hanging out back here. I have nothing to do with this. Alright, later on, Cobb. Well, and there you go, that's basically how it worked out. I wanted to actually... by the way, I did this before where I was, let me redraft everybody back into work while I speak here, as a matter of fact. Alright guys, good job indeed. Another raid well done. Luckily for us, it was just like 4 people, so it wasn't really that much of a fucking issue altogether. Let's see, who's having a mental breakdown? Low metal, building disconnect. Who? Building disconnected? What disconnected? Oh, okay, is that there over there? Maybe? Who knows? I'll figure it out right now. Let's see, everybody is back doing their thing, right? Seems that way. And what building is disconnected? A door? Oh, that. Well, fuck that door. We're not even worried about that right now. Alrighty, guys, so kind of spread out everything. Good job. Good work. What I was trying to get at, though, before I send my guys to do some jobs and whatnot, is, if you guys know how to actually apprehend raiders more easily, please let me know. Essentially, my train of thought is wear them down a bit, and then once they're trying to flee, I don't know the reason why I paused that. Once they're trying to either flee, let me sell this battery here. Once they're trying to flee, I've done this, but in other saves, is basically melee attack them, right? But that doesn't still work. Like, I just beat them to death, apparently. So it's like, I'm trying to beat them up a bit so they kind of rough them up, and you're kind of like, well, I submit, but it doesn't do that. It just, makes me beat them to death. So if you guys know how to properly apprehend these guys over and over, let me know, because I really want to build a bigger colony, because I don't think I have enough guys just yet to really make the big expansion I'm looking to do over here. So please let me know. And whatnot. So how about this? How about we start wrapping it up right here for this episode? We at least have some plans in motion for over here, and we successfully did down another raid, and I think everything's looking pretty good so far, especially for a guy who hasn't played against the 25th, so you'd imagine it'd be a little bit rusty and whatnot, especially because this type of game isn't my forte, but that's another thing altogether. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, be sure to leave it in the comments and the likes. I don't necessarily push the likes too much onto you guys, my viewers and whatnot, but I guess it kind of helps in rankings and whatnot, so it means that if you actually like this, I like other people to like it as well by, checking it out and whatnot, so I guess your sort of comments and likes, so everything, all that, I guess, signifies whether this is shared enough on the big YouTube conglomerate and whatnot. So, I mean, again, it's your prerogative to do so or not, but if you do choose to, believe me, very grateful. Either way, guys, I'll catch you next time.